Hey everybody, I'm gonna start a series of videos here. I bought a piece of land. It's a little over 22 acres, and I'm going to be developing this land. I've actually had it for a year now, and I wish I had started the videos during the purchase process, but I didn't really have the idea back then. And anyway, so I'm starting it now, but I'm going to go back and explain what I've done so far. And then after I get caught up, I will start making videos maybe once a week to show progress and the steps of what we're doing. So step one, we bought the house. Bought the property. It's 22 acres, or a little over 22 acres. I'm in East Tennessee, and we're planning to build a house on it, kind of a barn dominium or barn dough or pole barn house or post and beam construction. There's several different names for it. It's basically a house built from 6x6 posts, and the structure of it will be 6x6 posts, and then at some point we'll switch over to traditional stick construction. I'm not a contractor or a builder. I've never built a house before. This is my first time doing it. But if you want to follow the process and subscribe to the channel, or just watch the videos if you're interested. But anyway, so step one, we bought the land. There's different areas have different rules for developing property and doing septic systems and things like that. So if you're going to do something like this, you want to make sure before you buy your land that it'll pass a perk test that's related to your septic system, and make sure that you're allowed to do what it is you're wanting to do in that area before you buy your land. You don't want to buy it and then find out you can't, it's restricted or something like that. So this area where I live is pretty relaxed on permits, and we don't have a building code here. We don't have to have a building permit. The only permits we get are for septic and for electricity, and those are both inspected. And other than that, it's pretty relaxed here. But anyway, the land that we ended up buying has a lot of privacy. That's kind of what we were looking for. And we plan to develop it into sort of a somewhat off-grid homestead type, like a hobby farm. We're going to have power and water and all that stuff, so we're not really off-grid, but we're kind of back here. Got a lot of privacy. But anyway, this is towards the front of the property. The road is about 2,000 feet. Well, actually from here it's about 2,500 feet that way, about a half mile. And then we're kind of in the center of the property, so we got about that same distance behind us. That I think probably around 10, I'm guessing, I've not measured it, but I'm guessing maybe 10 acres are cleared and the rest of it is woods. This is where we plan to put the house, back here on this hill with this view, but it failed the perk test, so we had to do it. We ended up moving it up there, and it passed up there. So anyway, I try to keep this video kind of short. That's kind of an introduction to the series. If you're interested in this type of thing, subscribe and watch them. If not, well, you don't have to. But there'll be more videos. I plan on doing a video about once a week to catch everybody up on what our progress is. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not a contractor, I'm not a builder, so this is not how-to videos, because I may be doing a lot of this stuff wrong. It's not a how-to series. It's just me sharing my experience in developing this property. So I'm going to share my obstacles and everything. So don't get the idea to duplicate everything I'm doing, because I may be doing some of this stuff wrong. And if you see something I'm doing wrong, drop it in the comments. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I might change it, and I might ignore it and go on, you know, and keep doing it the way I want to do it. So, but there's not going to be any hard feelings. If you see I'm doing something wrong, drop it in the comments, and I'll look at it and see what I, you know, if I want to change it or not. But I'd appreciate the advice. So anyway, stay tuned for the next videos, continuing the construction on the house.